TeddyGrey on stuff. Whooshy gives a proper reaction.
And now for something completely different.
Let's go into Outcast gang in the building today. Outcast. I hope we've all recovered from Motto, or semi-recovered. I know I've listened to it about 20 times since it came out 2 days ago. I am dying of COVID. I'm not really, please don't worry about me. I'm absolutely fine. And I hope you guys are well too. I genuinely do. So, without further ado, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're watching this on the live premiere, you can talk to me in the live chat. I'll be there watching with you guys. For those of you that already know that, thanks for stopping by. Let's go. Oh, so was that fear in...
Woke up in the cell, where am I at? Yeah, it's cold, but I like that. What am I trapped? Heart's beating out of my chest. Doors locked, but the keys are in my hands. Yeah, I swear it doesn't make sense, does it? I make songs that don't make friends. Judge me, might smile, but it ain't that funny. Sing along to the pain, they love it. Like a merry-go-round, now I'm still...
Oh my god, what was that bass? What was that bass? What is it about to do? I have no idea where the next, where that next bit of bass is going to come, because it came out of nowhere. Oh god, oh my god, I hope this is like an unorthodox track. It's striking me like that already. Love it. He's got like compound rhyme syllables and then another rhyme at the end. And that rhymes with the end rhyme of the last bar, but it's almost not part of the bar. It's almost like he's put it in as an ad-lib, but it still attaches itself onto the end of the bar. Was this was Outcast, like, was this on, because I'm not going through the albums, I'm going through like the cinematographic? Cinegraphic? I don't know! I'm doing all of the videos, alright? Why did I not just say that? Yeah, because I'm doing all of the videos, I don't know what albums these are from, you know? Usually I'd just go through the albums, but I have 2 children. I don't really have that much time on my hands, like in a row, you know?
Woke up in the cell, where am I at? Yeah, it's cold, but I like that. What am I trapped? Heart's beating out of my chest. Doors locked, but the keys are in my hands. Yeah, I swear it doesn't make sense, does it? I make songs that don't make friends. Judge me, might smile, but it ain't that funny. Sing along to the pain, they love it. Life's like a merry-go-round.
Because there ain't that, and the ain't it, pain they, like, those words rhymed as well. Make friends, pain they, like, the way he says them, oh my god, it's like he's done a four syllable rhyme scheme. It's like he's done a 4-syllable rhyme scheme, but he's broken it up into a 2-syllable rhyme scheme and another 2-syllable rhyme scheme. Ugh, this is fire.
Woke up in the cell, where am I at? Yeah, it's cold, but I like that. What am I trapped? Heart's beating out of my chest. Doors locked, but the keys are in my hands. Yeah, I swear it doesn't make sense, does it? I make songs that don't make friends. Judge me, might smile, but it ain't that funny. Sing along to the pain, they love it. Life's like a merry-go-round, now I'm still trying to figure it out. I like space, I don't fit in the crowds. My whole life I've been airing it out. Oh, I'm getting into character now. Feels wrong, but it feels right. My feelings seal tight, real nice, but I will fight anything to win. But I'm not Mike Tyson, I won't bite you, but I will tell you if I don't like it. I am not the norm, I got my own shoes, I ain't trying to fit in yours. I never been married.
The Mike Tyson bite you line. And then real nice, but I will fight. And then the Mike Tyson bar, but also the biting as well. Evander Holyfield. Okay.
Life's like a merry-go-round, now I'm still trying to figure it out. I like space, I don't fit in the crowds. My whole life I've been airing it out. Oh, I'm getting into character now. Feels wrong, but it feels right. My feelings seal tight, real nice, but I will fight anything to win. But I'm not Mike Tyson, I won't bite you, but I will tell you if I don't like.
I'm not Mike Tyson, I won't bite you. Like, he's talking about fights, but he's also talking about biting, like biting somebody's style. Oh my god. Run it.
Oh, I'm getting into character now. Feels wrong, but it feels right. My feelings seal tight, real nice, but I will fight anything to win. But I'm not Mike Tyson, I won't bite you, but I will tell you if I don't like it. I am not the norm, I got my own shoes, I ain't trying to fit in yours. I never been married, but I felt divorced. Hi, I'm Nate, have we met before? Somebody told you I was whack, check the source. Somebody told you I was
whack, check the source. And I don't know whether the source has done like a bad review of him because the source is a hip-hop magazine, but if that's the case, that bar is fire. You need to check the source. Or, oh my God, unless the source did a good one of him, and then he's saying like, I don't know who you got your information from, but you need to check the source. Like, you need to check that magazine because that magazine did a good review about me. Why are my hands on my hips? Like, oh God. It wears me out, like, psychologically. Like, because I already feel like I'm in his head. So I feel like I'm doing extra work because I'm trying to put my brain into somebody else's head. And then it's just reverting back. Like, I'm in my own head, really. That's all that the NF is telling me, that I'm in my own head. Or that he's in my head. I don't know. We're not even a minute in.
Not the norm, I got my own shoes. I ain't trying to fit in yours. I never been married, but I felt divorced. Hi, I'm Nate.
That was the only reason why I wanted to stop it as well. The fact that he said, I feel divorced. Hi, I'm Nate. Have we met before? That's almost to say like he's felt divorced from himself. You know, like he's felt divorced from his own mind state. And I know that I've been there, so I'm sure a lot of you have been there too, like feeling like these aren't the thoughts that I'd usually have. So is this even me, or is this like another part of me that's telling me bad things about me? Or I don't know. It's difficult to explain, but I feel like Nate might do a good job if I allow him to.
Not the norm, I got my own shoes. I ain't trying to fit in yours. I never been married, but I felt divorced. Hi, I'm Nate. Have we met before? Somebody told you I was whack? Check the source. Somebody told you I was back? Yes, of course. You got a problem with the fans? There's the door. You looking for the old me? Check the more. Not a fortune teller, but I can see into the future better. Ain't no telling what'll happen when I pick up the microphone, get the fans together. Same style, but the songs are better. Been a year and a half, feels like it's gone forever.
And that boss slaps so much harder when he says get the fans together, because obviously in his recent video motto, it was just fans. Like, I'm sure it was like somebody said in the comments, it was like 90% were his fans who Nate held like auditions for, and then that's who they got. Like, that was who was at the red carpet event. They were all his fans. Fine. There's no telling what I can do when I get the fans together. Let's go.
With the fans, there's the door. You looking for the old me? Check the more. Not a fortune teller, but I can see into the future better. Ain't no telling what'll happen when I pick up the microphone, get the fans together. Same style, but the songs are better. Been a year and a half, feels like it's gone forever. Ain't no drink in my hand, but you know the buzz coming. Big steps in the game, yeah, the hawk is running. My thoughts are funny, it feels like I'm on it.
Oh my God. There's two bars in there that are so fire. Like, the imagery that it paints. I'm not an alcoholic, but the buzz is coming, or something to that effect. But obviously you get a buzz from alcohol, but he's talking about a buzz as in like a buzz in the industry. And then he said something about, I'm taking big steps like the Hulk is coming. Oh, like the imagery that concocts, like just a giant Nate just running down the red carpet. Let's go.
I can see into the future better. Ain't no telling what'll happen when I pick up the microphone, get the fans together. Same style, but the songs are better. Been a year and a half, feels like it's gone forever. Ain't no drink in my hand, but you know the buzz coming. Big steps in the game, you know the hawk is running. My thoughts are funny, it feels like I'm on to something. Yeah. I'm high off the music, my head's in the clouds.
Clouds.
I kinda like it up here, I'm not coming down.
Cloud 9, hopefully.
I'd rather be alone, I am not good in crowds. Which is kinda confusing, I know, been that way since a child.
Same.
They laugh and they tell me I'll never get out. I'm just trying to be me, I am nobody else. I don't care what you think, I'm just being myself. So I guess for now, I'll just be the outcast. I'll just be the outcast. Yeah, I'll just be the outcast.
Another one to chant.
Guess I'll be the outcast. Yeah, I guess I don't fit the mold of rap, cause I'm
another one kind of like grinding. And there were a lot of people in the comments who were like, not hating on me, but kind of like hating on my opinion, because I said that the hook to grinding, it was whack. Which it is, technically. Like, with Nate's technical ability, the hooks that he does, a lot of them are trash. However, I had to take a step back and think about it. And then the grinding hook started to make more sense. And this one already makes sense on the first listen, because I'm not seeing it as a hook that he's trying to put out there for mainstream purposes, to be adored and to be enjoyed by people. His hooks are mainly for the fans. Like, this is for you to scream at an event. Like, he says the same words over and over again in the same manner, which it comes across as a chant, which I imagine at his shows, when there's like hundreds, possibly thousands of people chanting Outcast, I guess I'll be an outcast. Like, you'll be able to feel that hook so much more. And with Nate just doing it on his own, it's not as powerful, but I imagine when there's a crowd there chanting it with him, that hook is given so much more than it even has on its own. And that's like the fans' way. That's like Nate's way of giving the fans an ability to carry his music with him. Wow. If obviously I don't know if that's the case, however, I imagine that's the effect that it has anyway, even if Nate didn't mean that. I'm sure he did, if that's the effect that it's having. However, even if he didn't, that is the effect. So it's just as beautiful. So, you know, I've come to... I say all that just to say, I've come to appreciate the hooks.
I'll just be the outcast.
Like, imagine it.
Yeah, I'll just be the outcast.
Everyone around you.
Fit the mold of rap, cause I'm respecting women. I heard your record, I was laughing at it. Maybe they would like me more if I got a little graphic with it. No, I don't wanna blend in with you little rapping idiots. I'd rather be the outcast. I ain't never putting out trash. I take 100 and staple it right to my tongue. I always put the money where my mouth's at. Feels good to be.
I knew he was gonna say that, but in my head I was thinking money where my mouth is, and I was thinking that doesn't rhyme, so how is he gonna pepper that in? But he said money where my mouth's at. Like, he changed it to fit the rhyme scheme. I love that. I kind of don't like how I could see that coming. But again, it reminds me of battle rap, because it's almost like he's feeding you with a setup. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd staple $100 to my tongue. That's like a long bar, but you need to be able... It's like the setup for a punchline. These are battle rap bars. Bro, there's no way there's no way he's not a fan of battle rap. There's no way.
I don't fit the mold of rap, cause I'm respecting women. I heard your record, I was laughing at it. Maybe they would like me more if I got a little graphic with it. No, I don't wanna blend
like
in with you
Eminem.
little rapping idiots. I'd rather be the outcast. I ain't never putting out trash.
I was just thinking then, like, a graphic with it. I've listened... Okay, a lot of you might either unsubscribe from this channel or hate me. I don't know. I was raised in a very different household, let's say. I didn't really listen to white artists, so especially not white rappers. So Eminem was nowhere to be seen. So I've never really heard that much Eminem. However, I've heard a few tracks with Larry over at Parked Up Anywhere, who, by the way, is also doing NF reactions. If you want to go and check his channel out, it's Parked Up Anywhere. But yeah, I've listened to a few Eminem tracks with him because he's a huge Eminem fan. And yeah, I know how graphic Eminem is just from that. Like, way too graphic. Oh, there's... But yeah, I've not really listened to that much Eminem. But was he dissing him then? Because he said, like, I could be like these other rapping idiots. But he also said that after the graphic bar. And I don't really know of anybody else who's been, like, demonstrously graphic. Or who's been, like, controversially graphic, let's say. I don't know of anybody else bar Eminem. I don't know who he could be talking about, but it sounds like another shot. Because people have told me in the comments he's taken shots at him before. Like, with the rap god stuff that he said on, was it Outro, I believe?
Maybe they would like me more if I got a little graphic with it. No, I don't wanna blend in with you little rapping idiots. I'd rather be the outcast. I ain't never putting out trash. I take 100 and staple it right to my tongue. I always put the money where my mouth's at. Feels good to be here now. I'm a weird person with a weird crowd. But you don't like that? That's cool, that's great, that's fine. Okay, you can leave now. Got a weird smile, but I like it though. I paint it on me, you know, walk up to the microphone and put the caution tape around me like it did an intro one. Yeah, they got me reminiscing now. You didn't know I'm about to go mad. Never wanted something so bad. Goosebumps to the whole track. Ain't no way I'm gonna hold back. Got me thinking that I'm cooking in a meth lab. How I'm blowing up in front of my own eyes. You look a little lost, you ain't get that? Coming from a town where nobody is a rap, I guess I never got the memo once I missed out. Wow. Here I go in my feelings again. I can feel it again. So I lay in my bed in my cell with a pen and I dwell on my sins. I keep wondering when time to open the door. They don't know who I am.
Dwell on my sins and I'm wondering when. No. It's every other word is a rhyme. These bars, like when he writes them down, they must be so short. if that's how he writes. Like maybe he writes in complete essays. I don't know. I've seen hundreds of people write in bars. Like I spent years working in the music industry. I've seen so many people write in bars. Everybody writes it differently. Everybody. It's so weird. It's so weird.
I'm blowing up in front of my own eyes. You look a little lost, you ain't get that. Coming from a town where nobody is a rap, I guess I never get the memo.
What's the move there?
Wow. Here I go in my feelings again, I can feel it again. So I lay in my bed in my cell with a pen and I dwell on my sins. I keep wondering when time to open the door. They don't know who I am, but I pick up the keys and I put on my Timbs and I stare at the locks and the tan on my skin and I think to myself, I don't wanna fit in. I'm high off the music, my head's in the clouds.
Clouds?
I kinda like it up here,
I'm not coming down. I'm not coming down.
I'd rather be alone, I am not good in crowds.
No.
Which is kinda confusing, I know been that way since a child. They laugh and they tell me I'll never get out. I'm just trying to be me, I am nobody else. I don't care what you think, I'm just being myself.
How is he staying on that car, by the way? Because he's literally just walking around. Like, it looks like they're going quite fast as well. And there's like other cars behind them. A great risk to his health just to put this together for us. We appreciate it.
I'd rather be alone, I am not good in crowds. Which is kinda confusing, I know been that way since a child. They laugh and they tell me I'll never get out. I'm just trying to be me, I am nobody else. I don't care what you think, I'm just being myself. So I guess for now, yeah, I'll just be the outcast. I'll just be the outcast. Yeah, I'll just be the outcast. I guess I'll be the outcast. Yeah, trying to focus. Take a knife to my head, then I cut it open. Take my brain, put it on the floor, trying to figure out my motives. Y'all thought I was an issue when the door was locked.
Did he literally not just say, I could get a little graphic with it, and now he's talking about putting a knife to his head and taking his own brain out? Talk about being graphic with it. Take my brain, put it on the floor. I don't know why that makes me laugh. Don't take your brain out, Nate, alright? It's precious.
Yeah,
one of one.
Take a knife to my head, then I cut it open. Take my brain, put it on the floor, trying to figure out my motives. Y'all thought I was an issue when the door was locked. Nah, you should see me when the door opens. Every night I can hear voices, put a camera in my face. Might turn Joker like a Mike Posner. Always been a little complex, difficult to process. Some of y'all wanna sit around and try to
might turn Joker like Mike Posner. Might turn Joker like Mike Posner. Mike Posner, wasn't he the... If I could write you a song to make it... I never even knew what I thought of that song. However, because it was everywhere, I knew all the words, just instantly. That happens all the time. I'm sure it happens to a lot of you too. You just hear a song so much that you just know the words. It's so annoying. I never asked for that. I never asked for that. I don't get the Joker Mike Posner line. Because wasn't it that, how do you say his name? Joaquin Phoenix. That guy. I thought he played the Joker. Heath Ledger before that. Oh no, it was Jared Leto. Why are people's names so confusing? TeddyGrey. So simple. Why? Why are people's names so confusing? Christ. NF, you know? How can you mispronounce that? It's so easy. Ugh. What was my point, by the way? What was my point of all that? What was the point? Oh, Mike Posner, Joker. Somebody in the live chat better have explained that to me by now. Please. I hope you have. If you have, thank you. In advance.
When the door opens, every night I can hear voices, put a camera in my face. Might turn Joker like a Mike Posner. Always been a little complex, difficult to process. Some of y'all wanna sit around and try to pick apart my bars. Here's some lines you could dissect. If I'ma die, giving everything that I have. Take a deep breath, I don't need y'all's respect. I'm a reject, kid at recess, playing games with his make-believe friends. Yeah, I don't never take a night off, lights off.
Literally me. I used to play Matrix with big sticks. I say I used to play Matrix. I used to play on my own, but I do like the whole like... but I'd have to move the fucking stick as well. So you go like that, and you'd move the stick up. That's actually really sad. I haven't thought about that. Yeah, thanks, Nate.
Try to pick apart my bars. Here's some lines you could dissect.
That's really sad.
I die giving everything that I have. Take a deep breath. I don't need y'all's respect. I'm a reject kid at recess playing games with his make-believe friends. Yeah, I don't ever take a night off. Lights off in a room and I write songs. I might fall into my thoughts once in a while when the mic's off. You ain't never seen no drive like mine. Better hop out of my car. I'm about to unlock my doors. You ain't got a seatbelt on. Better find one. Getting sick of people telling me to smile more. Tears was a chapter I'll never forget. It was therapy for me, but it's time to turn the page now. Hey, shut up, I'm trying to tell him my story. I'm sorry, I wasn't yelling at y'all. I was talking to the voices. I rip out the drums of the industry's ears for trying to ignore me and play them while singing the chorus.
I'll just be the outcast. Like an outcast of the industry.
I'll just be the outcast. I guess I'll be the outcast. I'll just be the outcast.
Nope. 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 Him. Is that the guy? Is that the kid? I'm at this. Obviously, being ginger is not a race, but this could be considered racist. He looks like the kid. I'm not saying just because he's ginger, but he does kind of look like the kid at the end of Motto. Do you think he's like a reoccurring thing? Maybe he's like one of Nate's friends or something that we just don't know about. But he's looking at the camera rather gauntishly. I don't know. Oh, we're near the end. Oh, well, this was the end. Why do I keep putting my hands on my hips? Like someone's mum at a soccer game. Okay. So basically saying, I guess I'll be the outcast because I've been an outcast since I was a child. So it's not really anything new for me to be an outcast to the industry because I'm used to it. It's basically what he's saying. And I would be inclined to agree with him. I imagine he'd find it easier. However, there must come a certain point when you're screaming outcast to the tune of millions of views and sold out shows everywhere. At some point, you have to admit to yourself that you're not that much of an outcast. If so many people resonate with how you think and how you feel, which is all that you write about, at some point you have to admit that you're not an outcast anymore. So maybe that's like upcoming in later songs. I don't know. I'm just trying to put myself in that position because if I genuinely believed that I was an outcast all my life and then I put music out there and people are like, oh my God, this is exactly how I've been feeling since I was a kid, then I'd have to start to think, oh, well, I'm not an outcast then. I'm not on my own. It's just that there's nobody that lives like within my radius that thinks and feels like me. So I never met them. But that doesn't mean that I'm an outcast. That doesn't mean I'm alone because there's clearly millions of people out there who think and feel the same way. I'm just trying to think of whether or not that'd make me change the feeling of being or feeling like an outcast. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know, it's just probably one to ponder over. It's probably something I'll have to do for the Patreon at some point. And like do like a thorough deep dive into the bars. Like an hour for each song, perhaps, something like that, I don't know. But yeah, it's been your boy TeddyGrey stuff. I did genuinely enjoy this one. The hook, like I say, is something definitely more for the shows. But because this one is Outcast, is this one that he will still play now? Because I don't know if he's one of these artists who, when you go and see a show, he does like the old songs that you enjoy and then he'll give you the new stuff too, or he'll just do the new stuff. I don't know what the vibe is at an NF concert. I'd love to find out one day though. Maybe maybe that can happen, inshallah. Until then, been your boy, TeddyGrey on stuff. Deuce.